Though the movement failed, the realization emerged that with the mounting wartime expenses, the British would not be able to maintain India any longer. The question arose as to how to leave peacefully. In the background of the Royal Air Force mutiny and the independence discussions in Britain, the elections were held in India in 1946. At the same time, the colonial government put 3 members of the Indian National Army on trial for treason. The Congress supported them, and this association allowed them to win 8 out of 11 provinces, becoming the successor to the British government. The cabinet mission sent in 1946 gave the plan for independent Muslim provinces in India. It was accepted by the Muslim League, but not the Congress. After further talks broke down, the British began plans for withdrawal from India, and Lord Mountbatten became the new viceroy. After the cabinet mission failed, Jinnah declared Direct Action Day on 16th August, leading to widespread communal violence. This also marked the beginning of the Week of Long Knives. Although India had outbreaks of religious violence between Hindus and Muslims before, the Calcutta killings were the first to display elements of ethnic violence was not confined to the public sphere. Homes were entered and destroyed, and women and children were attacked. Mountbatten was tasked with bringing in independence by June 1948. Though Prime Minister Attlee told him to try to preserve unity, Mountbatten felt a partition was necessary. Vallabhbhai Patel was one of the first Congress members to express support for the partition and was often reprimanded on these grounds. The Indian Independence Act was introduced in 1947 by Lord Mountbatten and established 2 independent nations. Vallabhbhai Patel was tasked with convincing the Congress and Gandhiji of this plan. He succeeded in convincing the Congress, but not Gandhi. Talks were then held about the division of assets. In June 1947, Nehru and Abdul Kalam went against Gandhi and accepted the Radcliffe Line, which was designed by architect Sir Cyril Radcliffe, dividing the subcontinent into East and West Pakistan separated by India. The plan was only announced to the public 2 days after independence to prevent increasing the chaos in Punjab. There was also a popular perception that India had been favored when dividing the assets, as Nehru was close friends with Mountbatten and would have had access to the plan prior. Pakistan felt they had received the short end of the stick, as a large part of Punjab was given to India, giving them access to Jammu and Kashmir. On August 14, 1947, India and Pakistan received independence. Muhammad Ali Jinnah became the first sworn-in general of Karachi, and Jawaharlal Nehru became the new Prime Minister of India, and Viceroy Mountbatten as the country's first Governor-General. And now, ladies and gents, we have a special message from Lord Mountbatten himself.